All right, so lesson number 2. Lesson number 1 was simply, where is there software in your life? And I think the lesson of that is everywhere, right? I mean, for crying out loud, we got a guy in Colombia joining our class. So software is everywhere.
Is he still here?
He is still here. He's right here. He's here every day.
Oh, hey. I think this is like someone in
No. He's in Colombia. He would really like the sound to work, but we're having some technical issues right now. So.
How did he join?
Pardon me?
He's just sitting with us.
Well, I'm going to record this. It's all recording right now, and he's going to watch it in a bit on YouTube. Okay. So I'm just going to show you a short. I'm just going to show you a short YouTube video of some of the things that you can actually do in Scratch. Okay? And when it starts up, I will let it play. The whole video was actually made in Scratch. Okay, so you can make, Scratch can do like 2 different things. It can do games, which is what we're going to concentrate on, but it can certainly do like multimedia kind of video kind of stuff like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you a little bit of a tour here on some lessons. Okay, all of this is posted up to the Schoology group. All of this is posted up to the Edline group as well. So all you got to do is just sit back and watch. Okay, so under Scratch itself, let me just see if I can make this a bit bigger. Okay. Let's just go sort of around the corner here. Rotation style. Okay, you can rotate your, maybe I'll start over here. Okay, the green flag is the way to start your scripts. Let's start with the green flag. The green flag means
Go.
Go. Thank you. Green flag means go. Obviously, the red stop sign means stop. Okay, presentation mode. You'll likely want most of the time it to be up like this. When everything's working nice, you can go full screen. I think you guys can figure that out. This is called the stage right here. Okay, the stage is basically the screen, right, where things happen. Okay? Down here, new sprite buttons. If you want to create some new sprites, then that all happens down here. You can have more than one sprite, more than one character in your program, your game, your whatever, right? The default sprite, the default character, of course, is Scratch the cat. Okay, but you can put anything. You can put, there's a whole bunch of built-in ones. There's, you can make your own. You can put yourself in there if you want to take a picture of yourself. Okay, so that is going to be a list of all your sprites. This is what we call the script area. Okay, and the script area is simply where the program takes place. Now, the one thing that drives me nuts is that the scripts for every sprite, it's not all in one place. Like, I'm old school kind of thing. Okay, all of the scripts, when Scratch has a script, his script goes here. If I've got another one, then you have to click on him and then you can see. So you can have all these different sort of mini programs going on all at the same time. It would be nice if you could print them all out for old guys like me, but you can't. I'll deal with it. Okay, so this is called the script area, right? This is the blocks palette. This is all the choices you have. Everything you make is going to be made up of these codes over here. And there's 8 of them, right? They are motion, looks, sound, pen, control, sensing, operators, and variables. Okay? Sometimes, most of the time, they should be where you would imagine them. And they're color-coded as well, right? So the motion is that blue. All of these are a nice blue. Okay? They just click together like blocks, like puzzle pieces. Okay? And I'm sure you guys have figured that out already, right? You can rotate the sprite. That's up here. And this is current sprite info. The name of the sprite. So you can change your name of your sprite. I would advise you to do that. Okay? I would suggest that you do that. The tabs for the different sprites are here. Okay? They have different scripts. They have different costumes. Okay? Now, costume doesn't necessarily mean like what Mrs. Kozlowski's wearing over there. I would call that like a costume. Really? A costume can be what they're wearing. It can also be how their arms are or whatever, right? It's their look. It's their look. Okay? And the scripts, or the characters can have their own sound. as well. And I know you guys have been playing around with that. So that's just sort of what the interface looks like. Okay, I think I just got zoomed in here. That's why it's so big. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Okay. The X and Y positions of the mouse on the stage are displayed here. Get familiar with the position coordinates on the stage by placing the mouse on 0, 0. So if you don't have Scratch up and running, I would like you to get it up and running. Okay, I'm going to have to do the same. Okay. Now you'll notice that the cursor, wherever you put your cursor, your arrow, it changes it right here, right? Changes it right here. So tell me, where's 0, 0 on the stage? It's right in the middle. Okay, it's right in the middle. It's kind of hard to get there, right? Each little pixel is very tiny. Each, like going from 0 to -1. One of you noticed, I don't remember who it was someone back there the other day, noticed that he was trying to get them to go by 1, and he was hardly moving. How come? Because 1 point is very tiny. If I go this far, halfway across the stage, I'm over 140. Okay? So it's very, very tiny little jumps. Okay? 0, 0 is at the middle, just like in math class where you've got, right? That kind of thing, right? And of course, this is the X, and that is the Y. I don't know why I did that. All right, moving on here. So we snap the commands together to make a script. You just grab things from here, you drag them over here. Many of you noticed or learned already that you have to start all your scripts with a when green flag clicked. Some of you didn't realize that the other day, right? That's the starting, right? I didn't know this. I saw some of you guys back there doing it the other day. If you just click on it, it actually does the script, right? I didn't know that. But you should start them with green flag command, and that way when you click the green flag, it starts everything all at once. Okay? Okay. So I would like you to do this tiny little program. If you have something there on Scratch, just get rid of it. Let's do this one right now. Let's just have the cat say hello. So make this script right now. Make this script. So we're going to go to Control. Okay. Now you'll notice that all of these guys here have this sort of curvy kind of top bit like this kind of thing. Okay. That's how we start. So some of them will start with when the green flag is clicked. Some of them will start when the space key is pressed. And some of them will start when the sprite is clicked. We're going to start with when the green flag is. Oh, by the way, if you want to get rid of things, you just drag them over there and then go away. Okay. So when green flag clicked, now we're dealing with Scratch here. So now I'm going to go to Looks, and I'm going to, and you'll notice that I get the little white bar in there as well. I'm going to say hello for 2 seconds. Okay, so make that little script. And now I'm going to click on the green flag. The cat says hello for 2 seconds, and then he stops. That's it. There's your program. We can repeat things as well, and I'm just going to give you a bit of a foreshadowing here. I'm going to go Control. I can repeat it. Now, watch this. I can put this loop underneath, but I don't want to do that because I want it to say hello many, many times. Repeat over and over again. So I'm going to do this. Watch carefully. Watch what I'm doing. If you're not watching, you should watch. Because I can do that, and it puts that around that command. If I do this now, he's going to say hello. Is he saying hello for more than 2 seconds? Did you see it flash there? So every 2 seconds, it's doing what? It's repeating, right? I could do something like this. Let's just stop that. And I'm going to do something else in between. I'm going to say hello. And then I'm going to go, I'm going to think, for 2 seconds. Okay, now did you notice I could do it after repeat, and then it would repeat hello 10 times, or I can drag it inside and it would do it 10 times, right? It's going to loop it. Hello? Hello? What's the difference between say and think?
The bubble.
Yeah, it's just a bubble. It's no big deal, really, right? All righty? Let's go back to my sort of lesson here. Okay. The thing I'm going to tell you next is probably the most important thing, okay? So I need eyes here. I need eyes here, okay? I need you to comment your code. This is what I mean. It's a good idea to put comments in to explain the script that you've written by right-clicking on the gray scripts area and choosing Add Comment. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean, okay? So you can drag these around in here too, by the way. You can make this smaller so that you can have more room to work, okay? I'm going to right-click in the gray area, and I'm going to pick Add Comment. It's a little yellow sticky that you can add in, and it tells everybody else what your code is actually doing, okay? You can write anything you want in here. So I'm going to say, I'm going to say hello and think 10 times, okay? Now, some of your code is going to be pretty obvious. You can make this bigger, by the way, too, if you need to, okay? This is just a way of keeping track, a comment, keeping track of what the code is all about, okay? And you can just leave it on the side. You can actually attach it like this as well. And it actually puts a little line there so that later, when you got scripts all over the place, you can figure out what the heck did I just do, okay? Or if Tommy makes a code, he can send it to someone else and they can understand instead of having to sort of decode it all the time. Okay, so I will be marking on comments. I will be marking on comments. Okay, it's important. Don't forget to save your work. How do we save our work?
File save.
Right there, save. Now, if you are running off the network, which I think all of you are, right? I don't know how this is going to work, so we're going to have to find this out. So you're going to have to go to probably computer, H drive, and then save it in a folder of your choosing. Okay? I might have to come around and assist you with that today. Okay? So obviously you want to save your work. Okay. Here's what I would like you to do. Okay? Do you guys know, have you seen the fish chomp?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Fish chomp looks like this. Okay, click the green flag, move the mouse to eat the small fish. So here I've got one script. This is for the hungry fish. These are the little goldfish. They've got their own little scripts here. They're all the same. Okay, and then there's also this script here, which is, or this sprite here, which is just an instruction thing. Okay, when I run this, I can make my fish go and eat the other fish. Notice what happens to his mouth. Okay? You're going to get to the stage where you can make canes like this. Easily. Within a week, you'll be doing this. Okay? Okay, you can do this. I'll stop here. Now, you're asking me, where do I get that? That is so cool. Okay? Under project notes, too, you can see, where's the project notes? Project notes, right there. Okay? Here's how you can have like a help file in your project notes as well. Okay? So I think Fish Chomp is built in as a sample one. If you can't find it, I know that I've put it on the Edline page. I don't think I've got it up on Schoology because it won't let me load that kind of file. So you're going to have to go to Edline, get Fish Chomp. I really have to do my attendance. They're going to yell at me right away. Okay? So go on to Edline, see if you can find Fish Chomp. Okay? I would also like you to, if you could, go online and make a Scratch account this period. Okay? I'm going to hand out exercises number 1 right away as well. And you guys can work on those on your own. There's exercises. There's 3 of them right there. Okay? I'm going to hand that out right away after I do my attendance. So, fish chomp, play around with that. Do lesson 1 exercises. Have fun.